Okay, so let's talk about Vata skin type. So we all can understand how it will be, right? So it will be dry, it will be rough, it will be cold to touch. So that's the Vata skin type. Vata skin is generally normal to dry. It has a tendency to get dehydrated and requires constant replenishment of moisture. This skin type is prone to age prematurely. Vata type people are friendly, warm, and creative. So they love the beautiful things of life and like to indulge in the pleasurable pursuits. So they basically they love the luxury. Okay, so they love everything which is luxurious and helpful. Right now, there is a questionnaire which we will leave now, and we go to the next body type. So pitta qualities. So, what is pitta? Everybody knows someone who has a fiery and angry attitude. The description perfectly fits a pitta predominant person. Do you know somebody who is like angry person? Right? Catalin? Catalin is a, yeah, I told you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so she can be a pitta person. As I told you, that mostly European people are a little bit pitta. So changed. Yes, so keep the individuality is it will be more required in future because we will lose the authenticity. Everybody will be a mixed person, so we will lose. Then we will keep on searching. Oh, where we have our traditions? Where is our language? Yesterday was Hindi Day, Hindi Language Day, and they were telling that in Hindi we have Hindi is a language which is constantly, upgrading itself. So we have many many words, which is Urdu, Persian, and English, which we now use very commonly, and we think that it's a Hindi. New generation will understand it's a Hindi. Nobody will say anything to the school, to the toilet, to the kitchen. We forgot the proper Hindi words and we just use them. So they were telling that another 25, 50 years and the many, many languages will just finish. Maybe like very few languages in future will be there and we will keep on losing. But it's a good thing that Japan is, you have your own language and you just, nowadays it's better. But when I first visited Japan, maybe 15, 20 years back, even in Tokyo, if I asked a train station, people will look at me like this, they don't know what I'm asking. So even the station or train, nobody understands. So that was good, but bad too, because internationally, then you will be, you cannot mingle with or you cannot talk. But in a good way that it's preserved. So both things have, we cannot judge what is going to be good or what is going to be bad. But yes, this is truth that we will lose many, many local languages in future. And nobody, like my husband is a mountain person. He comes from mountains, and his parents speak the language, but they can understand a little bit, but they cannot speak. So many, many. I just see that even my own language. I don't know. I just speak Hindi. My parents could speak more Haryanvi or Punjabi, but I cannot. I can understand, but I cannot speak very fluently. So yes, I understand that maybe in future we will lose many, many languages, regional languages, and then we will keep on searching for them where they went. So it's a good thing also. Anyway, so yesterday we had a Hindi day, and they were telling about this thing that we have many words of another languages in Hindi. Also, many Hindi words are now in Oxford Dictionary. Jungle, prana, everybody use so guru. Everybody use so many words. Nirvana, moksha, yeah, there were so many others. So they are using very commonly. So that's a good thing also that, many things are mixing up, but I don't know how good it will be. If we look at the same faces, same dresses, so what will be the curiosity? When we want to know about others, we see their dresses, we feel so happy. Oh, wow, so beautiful, no? But when everybody is same, so I don't know how we are going to enjoy. Anyway, so that is the destiny of the earth or humankind. We cannot do anything about it. We can just enjoy our life and improve our soul and just go finish our duties. We cannot take care of everything. Okay. So everybody knows someone who has a fiery, angry attitude. So this description perfectly fits pitta predominant people. So pitta people have a medium build, tend to be on muscular side. They will be not thin, not fat, but more muscular. They have red, blonde, or light brown hair, and they are usually the first ones to dye their hair red. Pitta predominant constitution also tend toward premature graying and baldness. They have combination skin. So, the hair color will be light because how is Pitta? Pitta is bright. Pitta is shining, illuminating. So you will see the color of the oil, the color of the skin, way more lighter and red, according to their race, not anybody else. So in their own race, they will have little lighter skin, lighter eye color, lighter hair, and thin hair. Thin hair, big foreheads. All right, we call the forehead lalat. Lalat means shine. So here we understand the shine. That's why we protect here, right? And this is a marma point also. You hit here, somebody here, and you're gone, right? So we understand by forehead, you you know people, you understand people, you capture people. So that's why we put the the bindi or the tilak here as a blessing or to protect you from from the bad energies. So women put the red vermilion here, so that people can stop their stare and just, any kind of bad energy stop entering you. So we call it lalat in Sanskrit. Lalat means shine. Lalat means shine, shining. So pitta people will be having a very, receding hairline and a big lalat, bigger one. So they will have a little bigger one and they will, less hair, thin hair, and men can become bald very quickly. So that is you will see that's a sign of intelligence also. So less hair, intelligent. So pitta people have this tendency of losing hair, thin hair, and losing also this hairline will be receding, and the hair also will be. So they will say that every bald man has a beautiful wife. In India, they say, oh, every bald person has a beautiful wife, maybe because of lots of money and intelligence. So that is the quality of pitta. Okay, intelligence and dominating leader quality, and so the how pitta is that they understand quickly. So they have red, blonde, or light brown hair. They are usually the first ones to dye their hair red because of gray hairs, quick gray. Pitta predominant constitution also tend toward premature graying and baldness. The eye color is light. So whatever your eye color is there, it will be little light. So both the size of their eyes and lips are medium. So Vata people may have smaller eyes and smaller lips, but the pitta is medium. Okay. And the pitta has a voracious appetite, very hungry people, very, very hungry. If you delay food, so they can be very, disturbing. So they need food immediately, right? Cannot tolerate hunger. So, and if left without food, they can be grumpy rather very quickly. So they are very intellectuals, always thinking lots of things out, asking many questions, dishing out orders. In stressful situations like high traffic, they get frustrated easily, honking their horn, yelling at others. Pitta people are competitive, ambitious, and relentless. Right? So imbalance, this is the imbalance, right? When the pitta is in imbalance, so they can be very, very angry and, red, high blood pressure, red. So red face, high blood pressure, So she's balanced. She's a balanced pitta. So pitta problems, when pitta is out of balance, the skin will react with sensitivity, blotchy redness, right? Dry patches in between. Acne or eczema may also develop in the body. One will experience inflammation, too much heat, high blood pressure, insatiable hunger, too much hunger. The mind will be jealous, angry, frustrated. A few of the other things which cause fire, water element to get out of balance are stress. These people, they cannot handle mental stress. Physical stress can be okay, not too much, but they are the people who cannot handle emotions, right? So mental stress is a difficult thing for them. So mostly men are pitta. Many men are little bit more pitta than women, right? So they are always like, intelligent and working and the leaders and or putting orders on others, right? So many men you will see have more pitta than women. So a pitta person is ambitious. No, we were here. Um, yeah, a few of the things that causes fire and water element to go out of balance are stress, overworking, excess mental activity, improper diet, too much fasting, fried food, spicy food. That can be very disturbing for them. Hot sunny weather, very very hot weather. A pitta person is ambitious, confident, and has strong leadership qualities. Pitta type people avoid jobs that make excessive demands on the emotions. So they are very vulnerable to emotions since they are more susceptible to that type of stress. And both Pitta and Vata type should avoid doing jobs that require working at night. Night work imbalances Vata and Pitta. So because these two, they have very delicate hormonal structures in them. So night hours means you will miss many hormones. So they need to be sleeping in proper timings. They need to follow the regularity, right? Not like anytime sleep, anytime get up. So it's better to be in a regular structure because your body type is irregular. So you have to be in regularity so that your hormones can be balanced a little bit. Okay. Then is Pitta skin type. So how is the Pitta skin? Pitta skin is very sensitive, soft, and warm. The skin type is generally normal to a combination skin and can be prone to pigmentation and tanning. So tanning and pigmentation can become easy to Pitta people. Next is kapha. So you can visualize somebody or yourself. Yeah, this person can be more pitta, this person can be more vata, right? You can think of your family members, your friends, and you can little bit guess about them without asking many questions. Even you can understand their body, you know. But yes, to understand in a detail, you need to ask questions. How is digestion? How is the toilet? Little bit more questions. But by judging them, observing them from a distance, also you can understand the person little bit, right? Okay, let's talk about kapha now. Kapha qualities: when a person has both feet on the ground or is down to earth, their primary dosha is probably kapha. A kapha person has a thick build and tend to put on weight easily. So they are mostly heavy built, and they can become fat very easy. So they have curvy bodies and often slightly taller than the average. So not like irregular tall or irregular short like Vata people, but normally little bit taller, not extremely taller or not extremely shorter, but little taller, little bit heavy, little bit more, curves in the body. If a woman is there, nice curves. If a man is there, then nice V-shaped body, heavy body. So that is kapha type of body. Means weight will be always on a higher side than the other people because their bones, their muscles will be heavy. Okay, they have their hair is darker than others and thick hair and little wavy hair. So just when some people will be having very dry and limpy hair, but some people will have very luxurious and nice wave in the hair. So that type of hair, and their skin is soft, oily, and cold. And when they are in balance, is the kind of skin every person wishes they could have. So when it's in balance. If it is not in balance, yes, they may have lots of problems. But if it is in balance, it's a very good skin type because of thickness, no? Thick skin. So less wrinkles and less problems. Okay. Their dark eyes are larger and bright, and their teeth and lips are prominent. So little bit bigger lips, bigger eyes comparatively. Kapha people have an average appetite, so they don't have too much appetite like pitta people, but tend to eat when not hungry, adding to their weight issues. But kapha people have problem that they can eat without hunger. So even not hungry, they can still eat. So that's the problem that they can put on weight. They are usually very jovial and easy to go and very good with money. So they can handle their money easily. They are very happy and easy people. So not stressful people or not um, in a hyper mode. So calm people. So kapha problems. Now, what are the problems of kapha? When the water and earth elements are out of balance, it will manifest on the skin as excessive oiliness, clogged pores, acne, and in the body, those with a kapha predominant constitution will experience weight gain, congestion, and a dull, sleepy feeling. Okay, so congestion will be there, weight put on will be there, and sleep issues will be there. The mind will have depression. So this is also very interesting. So these people can go into depression. Pitta people can be like anger. Vata people can go into like hyperactivity mode, right? So everybody have their own, these kapha people can go in isolation mode, depression, and close the doors and be alone, right? So these are the mental problems also, right? So weight gain, low hormones. So these are the problems of kapha. So a dull, sleepy feeling, depression, greediness, right? Yukubari. So greediness and too much attachments. So some of the causes of a kapha imbalance are lack of activity. Why become more problem? Because no activity. Because their body is a strong body. They need lots of physical work, more work than the others. Because Earth, sign of Earth, heavy. So they can do work like this without food. Everybody will need like breaks and food. But kapha people, if they want to work, but laziness is a problem, so they don't want to work. But if they want to work, it can be like this without food, without breaks. So a strong body. But when they do not do work, physical work, exercises, so they can have lots of problems. Okay, more problems than others. So kapha people, lack of activity, exercise, improper diet, including emotional eating, overeating, cold winter weather, they can put on weight on cold weather, wet, cold, spring weather, and seclusion. So in all these problems, they may have problems. So kapha types can thrive on jobs that involve intense mental, physical, and emotional activity. And even though it is not desirable from an Ayurvedic point of view, they can handle night work. So in Ayurveda, we do not advise anybody to do night jobs, right? But if somebody has to do a night job, kapha people can handle it because of strong bodies. So kapha people can do if they want, or there is a no, somebody has to do something. So what is not healthy for a kapha type is job that is too relaxing or laid back. Because kapha types need stimulation or stimulating activity to keep their kapha dosha in balance. So any kind of relaxing work, easy work is not good for them. And because they do not want a change also, so mostly they will not change. They will be just relaxed and just happy in that situation only. So somebody has to push them out of it. All right. So that is the kapha type. And now kapha skin. Kapha skin tends to become oily with enlarged pores. So this translates into skin outbreak and acne some of the time. A kapha person generally has normal, oily, and thick, shiny hair. And kapha people are mostly calm and considerate and have a caring and compassionate nature. So that was the kapha body type. Now let's see the time. Okay, 9:40. So we have these 6 questions of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. What you have to do is 5 people, okay. So 2 of you can from each other and check each other's body type, not your own. Okay. You answer to her questions and so for each other, just write down the name, uh, go to the Vata questions first, and you three can exchange each other. So 3 of you first, you can take up her history, then her, then her. So because for yourself, we feel that everything is coming to me, right? All problems me. Okay, so maybe let somebody else judge you. That will be better. Okay, so what you have to do is take the Vata questions, take a sheet of paper. If you don't have, I will give it to you. So take the Vata questions. Number 1 question, for the name of the person, yes or no, or in between. Okay, yes or no, and in between. And then we will count how many yes for Vata, how many yes for Pitta, how many yes for Kapha, and we can find out what he has. Okay, so let's start with the Vata. Write down the name of the person whose chart you are making. Shall I give you paper? Anybody need paper? Need paper?
Thank you.
Need paper?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You just can. Okay. Anybody else?